Good afternoon. This is Michael Sullivan, and I'm going to take you through the carton-buy process and screens today. The main elements of this are that you can see all of the demand from your various sales orders consolidated, so you don't have to do the math yourself, item by item. And you'll be able to drill down into the details from that. The other thing is we'll show you how to remove an item from the regular transmission and to put it into a carton-buy queue. Thirdly, let you review the buy quantities, potentially make adjustments, make sure you're meeting your minimum order levels, then generate the actual PO and transmit that to the wholesaler. Let's look at this by looking at a sales order first. You can see here sales order 3,600 is pending fulfillment. We can see information around location, company. As I scroll down, you'll see the 4 items. One of them, as you can see, actually has some on hand, so that could be a stock item. We'll see the rate at which we sold the product. We'll see the expected ship date, the PO rate, the wholesaler. And as we scroll over, we'll see the location, if it was specific to a line. And we'll see some information about the actual transmission, if it's automatic or manual, if it's wrap and label or stock. And if we were to go to the BSP tab, we'll see information that's come over from Logic Block, included a calculated route code here that was determined by the zip code of your ship to make sure that we have the right location. So once the sales order has hit NetSuite, all the demand is ready for viewing, and that is done in the items pending transmission screen. This screen shows you all of the items by your wholesaler. You can break those down into its individual demand, and you can see the cost here, but you can also see the carton cost, right? So this is about optimizing your margins, right? We can see that in this particular case, it's considerably cheaper for the carton cost. In this case, we seem to not have that. So you could select this item here to not be transmitted and move it over to the carton-buy. You could also use the checkboxes up here to filter information. So this would show us any items getting close to those carton-buys. We could go over here to this button, which would show us everything that has reached the carton-buys. All right, now we could do a select all here and push all of those over if we want to. For the purpose of the presentation, we'll just select one here. All right, again, the ability to drill down, theoretically select just one of these, or to go here, take the entire one, and then hit the exclude button. It waits for us to confirm what's going on. Once I do that, it'll go into a queue here. That queue will process and will end up in the carton-buy screen. Now this screen really is everything that has been selected for the carton-buy. Again, there's a filter up here for your wholesaler. If I were to select all of them, you can see the dollar total is 2004, considerably over my $1,000 minimum for that particular supplier. I also have the ability to go in here manually and pick the line items that I'd like. I have the ability to overwrite my account number, and I also have the ability to overwrite the quantity here. So just so that I can have some more data to demo down the road, let's just do one. It's the same concept. I take one, I hit the create PO button, right? So if you did all, it's just consolidating it for Ascendant in this case. It's taking a look at the quantity that I purchased here, right? And I'm going to confirm that that's okay. What's going to happen is it's going to create a purchase order in NetSuite. You can see there's a transmit button right here. There's 3 different line items in my previous example. There's an expected ship date. That's just based off of your lead time that you've set up on the item record. And then again, we have transmission information here. You can see it was created from the carton-buy screen. And if the auto received flag is set, then NetSuite will receive that purchase order by itself. At this point in time, all you would have to do is hit the transmit button. And obviously this is not set up in real life, so this is just a demo environment. So let's review what we just went through. We looked at the sales order, then we looked at the consolidated demand for all of the items, and we're able to drill down. We removed an item from the regular transmission. We reviewed the carton-buy quantities, the minimum order levels. We placed the purchase order. We got a pop-up. We created that PO and then, transmitted that to the wholesaler directly.